Mhm.
so they could still do it, but she has to bring it over tomorrow. I could tell her that I could. Oh, I can't. I could do it in the morning after the appointment if she wants. So I'd ask about the cupcakes anyway. There's still a lot. I can't do it in the morning. It would have to be on the way home because they'll melt.
Yeah.
Harriet said the cookies at dessert was so delicious. I was thinking, I doubt you ate it.
Hi, Sandy. How was your weekend?
Oh my goodness, it was fabulous.
That's great.
Started from Friday through Sunday. It was, anything for Simcha,
That's right. That's so right.
right? So it
Especially
was.
when it's your children and your grandchildren.
Thank you for asking, but it was, it was wonderful. Yeah, nothing like a grandchild,
As I've said before, you get all the glory and none of the effort.
Right.
You're an honored guest.
That's right. Like, oh, grandmother. Like Harold said, if you knew how much fun it is to have a grandchild, you would have had them first. How are you doing?
It's the return on your investment. That's what my dad always used to say.
That's
We were
right.
his investment, children were the return, the dividends that you receive.
Exactly. How are you?
I am magnificent, thank you.
Good. Did you go on this hot day today?
Oh yeah, I played mahjong.
Oh, hey, well, that's important.
Well, the hardest part is getting out of the car to get to the house.
Right.
It was hot.
It was so hot. You go in different people's houses?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, good. I love mahjong.
You play regularly?
Well, I just started to. So I play once a week here in the building that I'm here in the club room.
Yeah.
So I don't have to, I just have to go down the elevator. So I don't have to go outside. And then I play with my original group. I play on another day. We go at each other's house. So, hey, I love it.
Speaking of elevators, one of the people I play with lives in Ledgewood. The elevator in their building died. And they won't have the car for 6 or 8 weeks. They have to walk up and down the stairs.
You're kidding.
Third floor. No, I'm not kidding.
What floor is she on?
Third.
Is there only one elevator?
Yep.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
What building is here?
That's awful.
Building 9.
Building 9. Wow.
And they contracted with Cataldo Ambulance. If somebody needs, like, they're handicapped and they can't do it, the ambulance people will come and help them up and down the stairs.
Wow.
They have to use Instacart or something if they want their groceries delivered.
Right.
And they will be reimbursed for the charges. But meanwhile, they're trapped in their apartments unless they want to go up and down the stairs.
Right. And Instacart, they won't be happy that they have to schlep everything up and down.
Well, Instacart will do it for them.
Oh. Wow. Oh, I don't like to think of that.
It's awful. And the people in that building aren't exactly youngsters.
Right. Oh, that's awful.
They should, call it Insta-schlep.
The schlep, right.
Well, I remember when we were a kid, I lived in an apartment house, and the mommies would, the mommies would suspend a string and give the kids high school money by just suspending a string from the window. So
no, good.
Groceries up.
That's so funny. Oh my God.
No, when the ice cream truck would come, Joe, we would say, Mom. Everybody would say, Mom. And we'd all run the corner.
I didn't seal the envelope yet, but
There's money there.
It's like 99% sure you had told me
Yes.
that.
Hey, Adele.
Hey, Joe.
What's going on?
Nothing much.
Nothing. Just hanging.
Hanging out.
Hanging in the heat.
Hanging in here. Yep.
Yes. Hot out there.
Last week we had the heat on. Today we have the air conditioner on. You know,
Yep. Yep.
What's it like at the school, Adele?
it's air conditioned.
Oh,
So it's not too bad. And I sat in front of a computer all day as kids were taking the MCAS remotely. Until 5 minutes to 2.
Wow.
So,
In Middleton, they had an early dismissal today. It was so hot in the schools. No AC.
oh, yeah. No, we have air conditioning. We're Chelsea.
Fancy Chelsea. Back in the day, we had the big windows. You have to open the windows up. Let the air in. Those big old windows.
In the old Williams school, we had to open the windows that way.
Oh, yeah. Those are really old windows.
I was on the 3rd floor. I got nervous opening the windows.
Yeah, right.
The guys in the class, the big guys would use to open the windows, like a pole with a hook on the end of it.
Mhm.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah.
I was just thinking about that, Arlen. The whole hook that you used to have to use to get the windows to open or do something. I don't remember what they did. But.
Yeah, they had lock them or something. I forget. They did have that big long hook thing. I remember that.
Okay, let's not age ourselves.
No, please.
My grandmother told me about it.
Okay.
At least we had windows.
Joe, which elementary school did you go to?
Oh,
You, Joe.
St. Rose.
Oh, okay. I didn't.
Not St. Rose. I'm not saying. What am I saying? St. Rose. Sherliff.
Oh, sure. Sorry.
Sorry.
Hey. This is a shirtless family.
Sherliff all the way. Then you got to go to Spritzy's. Everybody goes there.
Oh my gosh, the stories that I talk about Spritzies. Oh my gosh, Joe.
Start of school, spa to spa.
Spa to
Spa to
yeah.
spa.
Used to get the pickles for a nickel.
Sandy, you're muted.
You're right, I was muted. Hi.
Oh, yes.
Remember we used to get
Hi,
those.
Mazel tov, Sandy.
Oh, thank you, Loretta. So
I saw a couple pictures
everybody
online.
good?
It looked beautiful. Pardon?
Thank you. Yeah, we had a lot of fun. It was great.
Good.
And she did a fabulous job. So, and I saw all your doggies. I saw
Yeah.
your puppies.
Yeah. It was a puppy party inside and a people party outside.
Puppy
They're
patty.
great. You're
Yeah.
so funny.
They showed I saw a video today on Facebook about these dogs were being attacked by a bear. Did you see that one?
Yes.
Oh,
No.
The
No.
bear was on the wall and the dog started chasing the bear and the bear was swiping at the dogs and the lady came out and pushed the bear off the wall. It was crazy
It was a
to save her
teenager.
dogs.
It was
This
a
huge bear.
teenager, Joe. The girl who did it was a teenager.
Was it?
Yeah.
Yeah, it was crazy.
One of them was her mother's therapy dog or support dog or whatever.
Yeah.
Whatever excuse they used.
Oh, God.
He said, no.
Speaking of dogs, she needs to say hello.
Hello.
Hi, Cleo.
Chloe.
Hey, Neil. Hi, Esther.
Chloe.
How are you
Chloe,
doing?
and Cleo.
Good. How are you?
Yeah. She's stuck.
Oh, what's he doing?
I don't have the computer tonight. Rich has a client coming, so I'm on my phone in the family room. So she always shares the couch with me.
She's bigger than you.
No, it's the camera angle. She's big, but she's not as big as she appears in the lens.
items in this picture appear larger than what they are. Something.
Yes, that's exactly what
Yeah, she looks like big compared to you, like huge.
yeah.
Huge.
Loretta, how
Esther,
old
did you use the air
Chloe?
today?
Chloe's only a year old.
Oh,
Only a year old. Wow.
Yeah, she's still a pup.
What'd you say, Joe?
Did you have the air conditioner on today?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
And we got to go to the beach today on a weekday, which is a true sign of retirement.
Right.
Nice.
Which beach did you go to?
Salisbury.
Salisbury. Nice.
was it hot there?
It was. It was.
The water was
Yeah.
very cold.
Is
The
it ready?
water was very cold.
Was it cold? Yeah, it'll warm up about the end of September.
Yeah.
Then it gets cold again.
You see the pretty flowers over my shoulder?
They're
Yes.
beautiful.
Those are roses from my grandson's backyard. He brought them.
Beautiful.
Aren't those gorgeous?
Yeah, they're
They
gorgeous.
are.
Those are beautiful.
Vase that he gave me is very expensive. I think it's an old spaghetti sauce jar. But
Well, they look beautiful in there.
he brings me flowers in these jars and I say, oh, this is very nice. You want it? No, recycle it when you're through.
Just getting ready.
Okay, Rabbi Bernie. You got 30 seconds.
That's cool.
Yeah.
It's funny, it's been so long since I worn a watch. And because between a cell phone and a computer and then your car and everything, this time all around me, I felt I didn't need a watch anymore. But I wanted to wear one. I needed one just the other day, and all my batteries are dead. I gotta change all the batteries.
That's right. That's what happens when you don't wear them.
I know.
Yeah. So, well, it is 7 o'clock on at least here on the other part of Peabody. You know, I live on the east, I guess that's what it is. I'm not in West Peabody, but it is 7 o'clock.
So the sun gets to you first, Paula.
I think so. Yes,
I
I
got
think
7
you're right,
o'clock in
Eileen.
West
Yes.
Well, thanks for that, Paul. I appreciate it. If I could ask everybody to please mute. We'll begin with an Ashrei, and then we'll do a Mourner's Kaddish right afterwards. Feel free to follow along with me. Ashrei, Ashrei Ve'tech, Dulu Chasel, Ashrei Hamshkakalo, Ashrei Mishnah Elav, Tilal David. I remember Kala Hayim Melech Baruch Hashem Kalei Lamed, B'choyim Avarchak Gavel Hashem Kalei Lamed, Gedolana Mihilom Yod Vidlik Dula To Ein Chechet Dula Doshvach Masechu Gvrat Yagidu, Hatak Vorotecha V'Divrei Yoflateka Sicha, V'Zos Novartek Yomeu, Kulach Saprena, Zegrab Tuv Kayubi, V'Tzitkat Kayornenu, Chanun Rachomanayach Bangudal Chasek Torah L'Kovrak Molga Masav, Yedukna Koma Secha V'Chasid Arriba Chucha, Kavod Malchut Kayomeu, Ugvrat Chideberu, Lo Dilvnei Adam Gor Tavod the Malchuto, Malchut Kama Kol Kalmam Shaltukam Kol Dova Dor, so make an Cholon Flim is okay, Kolvofim, Ene Cholon Lekisbeo, Gatanotan Lamito, Protecha Chetecha, must build Charatzon. You open your hand and satisfy all life according to your will. Tzadik and I behold the Rechav Chassid become myself, corrupt and I'll call Ashik Rubemet, return to Eliaseh, Vetchav Rav Yoshim, Shomer, Kolav, Koshmi, Tilatin, and I David Pivivore, Kobasa, Shem Kacholi Lamba, and Banafton of Rechiamia, Tavir Alam, Hallelujah. Those observing New York side or saying Mourner's Kaddish, feel free to open up your mics and join me with the Mourner's Kaddish. And of course, it's appropriate to rise for this prayer. Yit Gadal, Yit Kadash, Shemei Rabba, Bi Alma, Divra, Kirute, V'Yamlit, Malchute, B'chaye Chol, V'Yom Echol, V'chaye Techol, B'Et Yisrael, Ba'adala, V'Zman Karim, V'Yimru, Amen. Yehei Shemei Rabba, Mevarach, Le'olam, Umei, Omaya. Yitbarach, V'Yittabach, V'Yitba'ar, V'Yitromam, V'Yitnaseh, V'Yithadar, V'Yitaleh, V'Yitlal, Shemei, D'Kudshah, B'Richu, La'ela, Min Kol Birchata, V'Shirata, Tushbachata, V'Nechemata, Da'amiram, V'Alma, V'Yimru, Amen. Yehei Shlama Rabba Min Shemaya, V'Chayim Aleinu V'Al Kol Yisrael V'Yimru Amen. O says Shalom, Hu Ya'ar Shalom, Aleinu V'Al Kol Yisrael V'Yimru Amen. In our formal evening service, we start off with V'Hu Rachumicha Pirvan Klosh Kid V'Bala Shiva Pav V'Lekol Chamato. Adonai Hoshea Melech Yaneinu V'Yam Kareinu. Feel free to open your mics and join me in the response to the Baruch Hu. Baruch Hu et Adonai Hamvorach.
Baruch Adonai Hamvorach, Le'olam Va'ed.
Baruch Adonai Hamvorach, Le'olam Va'ed. And we'll do a couple of paragraphs and then join me once again with the Shema Yisrael. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech ha'ashir b'dvaro ma'areh v'areh ma'chakotim Yisrael movie t'vinam Yisrael mitim ma'chalit zamanim mitzvah kochrim b'shem karkar zano or yom v'layla gol chosh or b'nei chosh kosh b'nei ma b'yom mevi layla ma'avdil ben yom v'bein layla Adonai tzvaot shemo El chai v'kayam tamid yamloch aleinu le'olam va'ed Baruch atah Adonai ha'ma'ariv v'aravim Avat olam beit Yisrael ka'ahavta Torah mitzvot chukim mishpat v'talamata al ken Elohim b'shavinu b'krein nasi b'chol kacham v'nismat v'brei Torah v'mitzvot li'olam va'ed Kem chayenu v'orach yameinu v'hem negei yomam v'layla v'avat chavta semimelu li'olamim baruch atah Adonai ohev amo Yisrael. Feel free to unmute your mics and join us all with the Shema Yisrael. Shema Yisrael Adonai Eloheinu Adonai Echad. And Stu and Rhonda, would you be so kind as to do the V'ahavta for us?
Rhonda will. Stu's at another class. V'ahavta et Adonai Elohecha v'chol levavecha v'chol nafshecha v'chol me'odecha v'hayu hadvarim ha'eleh asher anochi mitzavecha hayom al levavecha v'shinantam levanecha v'dibarta bam v'shivtecha b'beitecha u'v'lechtecha v'aderech u'v'shachbecha v'kumecha u'kashatam liot al yadecha v'hayu l'totecho b'neinecha u'katavtam al mezuzot beitecha u'v'yisharecha.
Great, Rhonda. Nicely done, as usual.
Toda rabah.
B'hayam shemo tishmo matar shonok mitzvech yom lava eton alechem lavda b'chol v'kol nashkem l'tetim ta'atzim b'tom l'kosh v'sata digneka v'tiros kavitcharecha l'tati esa b'sadachalem tak v'chalto v'zavata hishom lechem penyev tel v'achem satam v'atam hem aporim v'shkavitum lehem chra afananai b'chem v'ata hershman lo yamata v'adam alo titen yavula v'vadatam mehem v'alarj tova shenanu telechem v'samtem v'tovrai il alvaf l'ashem ukshatam lo yetkem v'yal yulul pot b'dinechem limatem et benekem b'mamshipka b'betecha v'tibdem shapka kumecha u'tetam amzor b'temusrecha lemanye buyemechem v'ime benechem al arama asher nishba Adonai lavotechem l'teid lahem k'mei shemayim al haaretz v'yomer Adonai al Moshe lemor daber el b'nei Yisrael v'amata aleihem v'asu lahem tzitzit al kanvei b'gdeihem ledorotam b'natnu al tzitzit hakana b'til techeled v'haya lachem letzitzit uritem oto uzachartem et kol mitzvot Adonai v'yasitem otam v'lo taturu Acharei levavchem v'acharei einechem asher atem zonim achareihem leman tizkaru v'asitem et kol mitzvotai v'tem kedoshim lelohechem Ani Adonai Elohechem asher hotzeiti etchem me'eretz Mitzrayim liot lachem le'elohim Ani Adonai Elohechem Adonai Elohechem Emet. Leinu abandruchenu amasoivenu amkarnenu sanenu saslam nisin akamataro ototomot b'sbenecham. Utzkam lechut alama bebanam ben gedriyam sofet orfeam b'srab d'batiba runam guruto ishul shmo. Malchut Torah tankeblu aleihem Moshe v'nei shelachanu shira v'zem charabav yamru chulam mi chamocha ba'elim Adonai Mi kamocha neda b'kodesh, nora tehilot sefela. Malchut karov alecha, bokeyam lifnei Moshe ze'eli anu v'yamru. Adonai yimloch li'olam va'ed. V'ne'ema kifada Adonai Yaakov, Ogalo miad chazak mimenu baruch atah Adonai, Ga'al Yisrael. And Richard, if you'd give us the honors, please.
Where else would I be, Rabbi Bernie? Thank you for the honor. Help us, Adonai, to lie down in peace and awaken us again, our sovereign to life. Spread over us your shelter of peace. Guide us with your good counsel. Save us because of your mercy. Shield us from enemies and pestilence, from starvation, sword, and sorrow. Remove the evil forces that surround us. Shelter us in the shadow of your wings, O God, who watches over us and delivers us, our gracious and merciful ruler. Guard our coming and our going, and grant us life and peace now and always. Praised are you, Adonai, eternal guardian of your people, Israel.
Israel. Nicely done, Richard, as usual. Hashkivianu now Lahenu Shalom Ramadan Malkenu Chaim Rosalim Sukat Shalom Mecha Vataknin Betzu Tomlo Fnag Shalom Shamek Begam Redini Yasim Eloni Oye the Fair Chara of Yaakov Yasis Satam of Nem Hareno Overtel Kana Feka Tastrian Kira Shemain Matsalino Atakim Malchono Rochomata Oshmo Tain over Eno Chaim Shalom Yataviado Lam Baruch Ataronai Shome Amo Yisrael Ad Baruch Adonai Lama Amen Amen. Baruch Adonai Mitzion Shachin Yisrael Hallelujah. Baruch Adonai Elohim Malachir Shalom Sein V'Lod Levado. Baruch Shem Kvadol Lami Malach V'Dor Kol Haaretz. Amen v'Amen. Ichvon Adonai Lam Esmach L'Nai B'Ma Asav Yishem Adonai Barak Mitam Olam. Ki lo Yitosh Adonai Namo Baba Shema Gadol. Ki Hoel Adonai Lasot Etchem Lo Le'am. V'Yal Kol Ha'im V'Kol Ha'am V'Yiplu Apneim. Vayomru Adonai hu Elohim, Adonai hu Elohim, V'haya Adonai l'melech al kol haaretz, Vayom hahu yi Adonai echad u'shmo echad, Yichaska Adonai aleinu kashi chalula, Hoshei Adonai Eloheinu, please save us, our God, v'kabtzenu, and gather us, v'yatzilenu, and save us, men going from all the other nations. And all those other nations will eventually come to you, and bow down to you, before you, Adonai, give honor to your name. Blessed you, God, in the day. Blessed you, God, in the night. Blessed you, God, when we lie down. Baruch Adonai Bekumeinu, bless you, God, when we rise up. Ki biyadka, in your hand, nafsho chaim meitem are all the souls are in your hand, the living and the dead ones. Asher be'dor nefesh kol chavru kol b'sayish. Biyadkav kiruki padita otir nalamed alenu shbashamayim yapit shimka b'kain malchut katamid umloch alenu elam ba'ed. Niru eineinu yismach libeinu. V'tagil nafsheinu b'shuatka be'emet be'mol etzion malach Elohayich Adonai melech Adonai Malach, Adonai Yimloch Leolam Va'ed, K'malchut Yachahil Me'atimloch B'chavod, Kein Lanu Melech Ela Ata Baruch Atah Adonai, HaMelech B'chvodo Tamid Yimloch Aleinu Leolam Va'ed, Ve'al Kol Ma'asav. Once again, with Chatzi Kaddish, we rise for this prayer. I'll ask Adele, our president, to respond Amen on behalf of the congregation.
Absolutely.
Yikadash Shmei Rabbah.
Amen.
Bi'alma Dirak Terutev Yamlik Malchutei, B'chaye Chonu Yom Echon, U'B'chaye Dechol Beit Yisrael, Ba'agala U'Bizman Kariv Yimaru.
Amen. Yehi Shmei Rabbah Mevorach, Le'olam Olam Me'amaya, Yitbarach.
Yitbarach, V'yishtabach, V'yitva'a, V'yitramam, V'yitnaseh, V'yithada, V'yitalev, V'yitalal, Shmei Kucha.
V'richu.
Richu, Le'lam Minko V'chata V'shirata, Tuz V'chata V'nechemata, Ta'ami Hiram B'yalma V'yamaru.
Amen.
Now the time for the Amidah. Of course, Amidah means to rise up, to stand up. And we do it silently. I'll do it in an undertone. We're asking God for all kinds of blessings. Also, feel free to stick in a few of your own if you'd like to. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu lebeteinu, Elohe Avraham, Elohe Yitzchak, Elohe Yaakov, Elohe Sarah, Elohe Rivka, Elohe Rachel, Elohe Leah, Ayal Hagidola Gibor Binara El Younger Melchazadim Tomei Makonea Kovazochechas Day Abod, or maybe go well of Nebni Hamla Manchmobia Hava Melchozeu for Kate Umashir Umagin Baruch Ataranai Magen Ramu for Kate Sarah Atagibol Lamranai Mechaimitim Ataralo Shia Mechakel Chaim Bechesim Mechaimitim Barhamim Rabim, so make no flimmer of Fekolim or Materisrim or Mekaim Monotel Shneafa Michamochabal Grot Umitom Melach Melchemitum Chaya Umas Mekishua Benaman Atalachayom Metim Baruch Ataranai Mechayim Metim Atakados Vishim Chakadosh Ukrashim Bukhoyam Yaluka Selbok Tanayo El Hakadosh. Atakonen ledanda drumabed lenos bina khanen mekta dia bina vahaske boktonai khonena da hashiveno bino torter kaben mokem abdsacha balkven bishu shlem lo fanacha boktonai arutzeb shuba slach lanu bino forgive us our father ki khatano, for we have sinned makhalan malkina kipashano ki mokem slacha ta boktonai khanon mabel sloach rein yavenen riva venu galen mahela machvan yo khasakata boktonai go el Israel refaino narfe hoshina bishaki tilten Bahalel for Shlem Chomakateno, Ki Emel Rafenum and Rachmanata Boktanai, Rofe Chole, Amo Israel, bless you, God who heals all who are sick in our nation, Israel. Barekalan and Alhini Watashana Zoket, Commanded Fatalato, obtain Brachal Plenum, give us blessing on our earth, Vesabenu Mutsuba, let us be satisfied with goodness, of extra attention, but Torah Boktanai, Mebarek Hashanim, Tekabi Shofar, Sam Shofar, Gadolake Uteno, to ounce our great freedom of Sanis, Gabetska Luteno, the Katsenu Yakan, and gather us together, Meabakan for terms from the four corners of the earth, Baruch Tanai, Mekabes Ditke, Amo Yisrael, Ashiv Shevchen Kirishana, Yovatin Kabet Kilva Hasami Menu Konbianacha, Omlochalein Wata Ana Lavadka Bechesed or Ratman Tin Mishra Broken Tanai, bless you, God, Malchohe, Sadako Mishpat, who loves righteousness and justice. But the Malshina Malti Tikva, Color Shakri Tobit, Kolivak Maheri Karetu, Yazin Mahera, Tagir Chavez, Magera Taki Bemheria, Manbrook tonight, Shove Oivan Makni and Zedum. Allah Tzadikim Melachasinim Leafzek, Nay, Amkabej Israel, well played Tatsa Frame, Valger had Tzedek Velenu Yamuna Rechmachan Elhinu, the Tain Sakatov Lacholobotkim Shimka Bemet, Simko Kenem Hamlilam, Lonovach Kabatakan Bukanai, Mishanu Miftak Latzadikim. Yushalai Mecha, Brachman Tashu Betishkam Betoshi Data. Please return and dwell amongst us in Jerusalem as you have said. Uveneo Tabakara Binyamin Binyalam Bechise David, Mehel Tok Takim Brokotanai, Bonne Yushalai, bless you, God, the builder of Jerusalem. At Samak Devat Kameh, Tatsmia for Kanatum Shuateka, Kiki Lishuat, Kinu Kolhayon Bruktanai, Matsmia Ken Yeshua, Shma Kolenu, hear our voices on Alenu, Who's Rachenu and Makabel, and receive Barachman and mercy, Uvratson according to your will at Filateno, our prayers. Kiashmet Fil Stapnamata, Umelfanekamal can Rekamachvino, Kiatashmet Fil Samkato, Barachman Bruktanai, Shomea to feel a blessed God who hears prayer. Ritzayer now laid Bam Khashov Filatam, Kashiva the Wallet Bebetek with Filatame Batkaberton, Udhil Raton Tamid Abad Ayushalamecha. The Techazena and Yen Bashukatsium Brachman Brokutanai, Hamaxiashkina Tolzir, Modimanachnu Lak, we thank you, Shatahu and Adlaheno, Labatem, the year God, God of our fathers, long forever. So Chayira, the rock of our lives, Magani Shenu, the shield of our salvation, Atahu Ladodo in every generation. Dodel Hamas Beatilatecha, Alchem Hamstrom Biadecha, Yanish Martem Papuda Slach, Yanistecha Sheb Hoyomi Manu, Yaniflo Tego Tobotecha, Shebachol 8 ever of about Betzram, a 12 kilo Chalachamecha, from a came kilo Tamakasrech Milan between the Lach. Tamid in bed. And all life shall thank you. Be hallelujah, Shimka, praise your name, Bemet. Oezotenu Sala, Baruch Atanai, Atov Shimka, Lachanuel Hodot, Shalom Rabbi Shalom, Kabkos Vetas, Vel Tassim Lilam, Kiatu Malachadon, the Kol Shalom, Tobe Nechelation, Amakas Rebachole, Koshav Samrak, Brokatanai. Blessed are you, God. I'm Bareka to Mo Israel, Shalom, who blesses the nation of Israel in peace. Elohim is so showing me around. So time to remember, I'm calling Nashi Kingdom, Nashi Kefal, Kotia Pitachli, Totecha, Vimesrotecha, Turak Nashi, Vahol, Kosh from Lyra, Amahira, Hafetatam, Kotamakashamtam, Salaman Chmeka, Salaman Yuminecha, I say them on Grusasecha, Salaman Jotecha, Mani Tudidecha, Oishi Mekvaneni, you, Loratson, and Rafi, going to be living in the Choricoli. O says Shalom, Huya says Shalom, Alain Valkoisra, Eliam Ru, Amen. So we'll do a prayer for the state of Israel, for their well-being, and I'll do it in Hebrew to begin with, and then feel free to open up your mics and join me in English. Avinu Shebeshamayim, our Father who is in heaven, So Yisrael v'goala barechet v'didat Yisrael reshit smichat gulatenu. Hagein aleha bevrat chastechu fros aleha sukat shlomecha. Ushlach orcha v'yamikil rasheha sareha v'yoatzeha v'taknein be'etza tova melfanecha. Chazeket yedei migenei eretz kachenu. V'anchilem Elohenu Yeshua. V'yateret nitzakon te'atreim v'natacha shalom ba'aretz v'simchat olam li'arshveha v'nomar amen. And if let's all do this together. Avinu Shabbat Shamayim, Rock and Redeemer of the people of Israel, bless the state of Israel, its promise of redemption, shield it with your love, and spread over it the shelter of your peace. Guide its leaders and advisors with your light and your truth, and help them with your good counsel. Strengthen the hands of those who defend our holy land. Deliver them from their efforts with triumph, and bless the land with peace and its inhabitants with lasting joy, and let us say amen. And let's read this paragraph together in English. Of course, we stop here, my rock and my redeemer. Then we'll sing SHALOM and we'll finish it up. As you all know the routine. My God, keep my tongue from evil and my lips from lies. Help me ignore those who would slander me. Let me be humble before all. Open my heart to your Torah. Make me to your mitzvot. Frustrate the designs of those who plot evil against me. Make nothing of their schemes. Act for the sake of your compassion, your power, your holiness, and your Torah. Answer my prayer for the deliverance of your people. May the words of my mouth and the meditations of my heart be acceptable to you, my rock, my redeemer. The one who brings Shalom B'Roma, Yaseh Shalom Aleinu, V'Yavo Yisrael, V'Yamru, Yaseh Shalom, Yaseh Shalom, Shalom Aleinu, V'Yavo Yisrael. 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 Amen. And may the one who brings peace to his universe bring peace to us and to all the people Israel. Amen. And feel free to leave your mics open right now as we're going to do a prayer for those who aren't feeling well. And when I say bring blessing and healing too, feel free to say a name who you think could use a little extra blessing. Misha Barak Avatenu Avram Yitzhak V'Yaakov, Sarah Rivka Rachav Aleah, Hu Yavarek V'Rirape, please bring blessing and healing too.
Raising Liba Bat Hana, Benjamin Ben Rivka, Shalom Avram, Rivka Bat Rachel, Zalmanea, Linda Tannenbaum, Jeffrey Neiman, Rochelle Novoselsky, Stephanie Levine, Mendel Ben Avraham, Joanna Lee Rubin, Leonard Schumann, Kelly Neville, Barbara Cohen, Ellen Cohen.
Devorah Chana Barchaya Rivka, Ann Mortellaro, Ann Rump, Angela Volante, Steve Goldberg, Bernie Gordon.
Melanie Morton.
And to all those who suffer illness within our congregational family as well, and may the Holy One mercifully restore them to health and vigor, granting them physical and spiritual well-being, and we yet hope and pray that healing is at hand, and let us say amen. And if I could ask you to mute, please. Misha Be'erach Avotenu, Mekor HaBracha Le'imotenu. Bless the source of strength who bless the ones before us. Help us find the courage to make our lives a blessing, and let us say amen. Misha Be'erach Imotenu, Mekor HaBracha Lavotenu. Bless those in need of healing with refuah shlema, the renewal of body, the renewal of spirit, and let us say amen. And once again, I call on Adele. Yet Gadal Yet Kadashme Rabba.
Amen.
Be Alma Dirakrute Vamlek Makute, Mekaye Konavi Mekona to call Bet Yisrael, Baagala Uzman Karibi Amaru.
Amen. Yeheshme Rabba Mavora. Leolam Alamaya. Yitbara.
Yet Barak Fishabak Vitpavit Ramambit Nasavita David Alavitalash Merikucha.
Berichu.
Richu Le'ela Min Kol Berchata Vishirata Tushbekata Venechamata Da'amiram Bi Amavi Amaru.
Amen.
Titkabal Slodhan Voton the Israel Kadam Abulondi Vishmai Amaru.
Amen.
Amen Yehe Shlama Rabba Min Shemai V'chaim Alein Vel Kaisrael Amaru.
Amen.
Amen. Ose Shalom Bimrom Avu Yaseh Shalom. Alein Vel Kaisrael Amaru.
Amen.
Nicely done, Adele, as usual. And you know, it's funny when we get together in the temple together, we can say Amen at the same time, but here because of Zoom, you say Amen, then I say Amen, but it's a little adjustment. Now, please join me for the Aleinu. Feel free to open up your mics. We usually stand for this prayer. Aleinu Shabeach Adon HaKol, Latet Gedula Liotze Bereshit, Shalo Asanu Kinei Haratzon, V'lo Samadu K'mishpachas Ha'adama. Shalom Sam Chalkinu Kahem Begor Aleinu B'chol Hamonam V'anachnu Korim U'mishtachavim U'modim Lefnei Melech Malchei Elohim HaKadosh Baruch Hu Shehu Notei Shamayim V'yosei Haaretz Moshe Tikanu B'Shamayim Mima'al Ushina Tuzon B'Gadim Meromim Hu Eloheinu Echad Emet Malkeinu Emet Kakatu V'Torato V'yadata Hayom V'Hashemota Elavavecha Ki Adonai Hu Elohim Bashamayim V'yala haaretz mitachtaneinu.
Okay.
Kakatum b'Torah techar nayim lo v'olam va'ed v'ne'ema v'hayah ha'nemelech b'kol haaretz bayom ha'hu yeh Adonai echad u'shema echad u'shema echad. If I could ask you all to mute, except those saying Mourner's Kaddish and observing your side, feel free to open up your mics if you're doing so and say the name whom you're saying Mourner's Kaddish for.
Sylvia Toby.
Mordechai Ben Esther.
Bert Sherman.
My mother Donna.
And also our condolences to the Kaplan family, to Leona Kaplan specifically, a member of our temple who lost her husband Henry. And by the way, I did speak to her today and she said, thank you so much for all your support. She knows I can always depend on the temple. So that was a really nice thing to hear. And she seems to be doing okay. And also in Hebrew we say, Hamakom Yinachem Etchem B'Toch Shorecha B'Alei Yisrael Yishuv Sion Yerushalayim. May she be comforted among all the mourners in Zion and Jerusalem. So with that, let's do the Mourner's Kaddish. Yitkadash Yitbarah,
Yishtabah, Yishtabah, Yishtamah, Yishtaseh.
V'yidadar, v'yidaleh, v'yitalah, v'yitashah, La'ela,
La'ela,
Mikol,
Mikol,
Birchata,
Birchata,
B'shirata,
B'shirata,
Tushbechata,
Tushbechata,
V'nechemata,
Nechemata,
Ta'amiram,
Ta'amiram,
B'yoma,
B'yoma,
B'yamru, Amen.
Amen.
Yehei Shlama Rabba
Rabba,
Ben Shemaya, V'chaim
V'chaim
Aleinu
Aleinu,
V'Al Kol Yisrael
Yisrael,
V'yamru,
Yamru,
Amen.
Amen.
O says Shalom, Roma, Hu Ya'aseh Shalom,
Shalom.
Aleinu V'Al Kol Yisrael
Israel.
V'yamru, Amen.
Amen.
And now the Psalm for Tuesday. If I could call on Harold and Eileen, good to see you guys. Glad you tuned in. If you want to read it together, all together, or you want to do it responsibly, it's your choice.
God rises in the court of the mighty, pronouncing judgment over judges.
How long will you pervert justice? How long will you favor the wicked?
Champion the weak and the orphan, uphold the downtrodden and destitute.
Rescue the weak and the needy. Save them from the grip of the wicked.
But they neither know nor understand. They wander about in darkness while the earth's foundations are shaken.
I thought you were godlike, children of the Most High, but you will die like mortals. Like any prince will you fall.
Arise, O God, and judge the earth, for your dominion is over all nations.
Nicely done. Thanks so much.
Thank you.
Thank you.
And once again, another Monas Kaddish. Yit Gadal, Yit Kadash, Shemei Rabba. Bi'alma Dibra Kibute, Bi'amlit Malchute. B'chaye Kol Yom Echol, U'b'chaye Kol Beit Yisrael. Ba'agala U'bizman Karev Yemru Amen. Yehei Shmei Rabba Mevorach Le'olam U'mei Omaya. Yitbarach, V'yishtabach, V'yitpa'ar, V'yitromam, V'yitnaseh. V'yithadar, V'yitaleh, V'yitalav, Shemei Shekudsham B'richu. La'ela min tov v'yavata v'shirata, tushvechata v'nechamata, ta'amiran v'alma v'yamru, Amen. Yehei Shlama Rabba min Shemaya, v'chaim aleinu v'al kol Yisrael v'yamru, Amen. O says Shalom Roma, Hu Ya'aseh Shalom, aleinu v'al kol Yisrael v'yamru, Amen. Well, thank you all for joining in. At this time, I turn the service over to our president, Adele Lubaski, for a few announcements.
Erev Tov, Yeshikoach, Rabbi Bernie. Just to remind everybody, you know the routine. Services Sunday through Thursday are at 7 o'clock. Friday night, they are at 8 o'clock in person and on Zoom. You do not have to register to come in person. You don't have to fill out a health survey, and masks are optional. It was wonderful to see so many people last Friday night. I hope you will join us again. Services Saturday morning are at 9:30, again, in person and on Zoom. I didn't see so many people Saturday morning, but I'm hoping that some of you will join us this Shabbat for services at 9:30. Also, don't forget, we are having a religious school ice cream open house on June 22nd at 6:15. If you know of any children who will be in kindergarten or through 7th grade in September 2021, please let the office know and we will invite them to our open house. And we are in the middle of our fundraiser. I hope that all of you will think about sending in a tribute to Rabbi Perlman and his wife, Kit. They have done so much for us this past year. Always, they've been so much for us the last 5 years, but especially this year. I know Rabbi Perlman and Rabbi Bernie are the dynamic duo. They have really kept this, they are the glue that kept this congregation together, and we thank both of them with everything that, there are no words to describe how much we thank the two of them, because they are dynamic. So
thank you. I appreciate that. And I'll send you some words to say. That's good. No, I'm just kidding.
Oh, I thought you were going to pay me for that, Rabbi.
No, thank you so much. I have to say, Rabbi Perlman, he just, very technologically savvy and really put together some things that was the first amongst all the temples on the North Shore, and people calling him for advice of what to do. So Thanks.
Don't forget about tzedakah. And have a wonderful evening and Erev Tov.
Erev Tov. Thanks so much, everyone.
Rabbi, thank you again for a wonderful
Thank
job.
you.
My pleasure.
Thank you,
Good night,
Rabbi.
everyone.
Thank you.
Rabbi.
Rabbi, thank you for filling in this week.
My
Good
pleasure.
night, John.
Good night, folks.
Stay cool, everyone.
Thank you. Good night.